Hello and welcome to Moxie Books. I'm Vicky Fraser and I have another 2-minute writing tip for you. And today's 2-minute writing tip is read what you've written out loud. And do this for the book that you're writing and for any emails or articles or anything else that you're putting out there for people to read and act upon. And most writers don't do this, even though it is actually a really good idea to do so. And the reasons that I want you to read what you're writing out loud are twofold. Reason number one, a lot of people actually do kind of read out loud in their heads, so they'll kind of read the words in their heads, or they actually read it out loud. They might mumble it under their breath to themselves. You might do it yourself. I quite often, especially if I'm reading something a little bit complicated and thought-provoking, I will often read it kind of out loud in my head rather than skim across it. And the second reason for reading it out loud is that when you read it out loud to yourself, it means you'll catch any difficult writing or overly long sentences, and it also means that you'll catch any areas of your writing where it doesn't flow, where you've written something and then you start something else and there isn't a good enough link between the two paragraphs or between the two ideas. So it will help you to catch that kind of thing, any awkward phrasing, any rambling sentences. For example, if you find yourself running out of breath while you're reading what you've written, you know your sentence is too rambly, it's too long. And the other reason is, I guess maybe there's 3 reasons to read it out loud. You know what you mean to write, so your brain tends to gloss over any awkward phrasing or any words that you know are difficult. But if you read it out loud, it forces your brain to pay more attention to what you're reading. You will do a better job of editing your work if you read it out loud, so please do so. It's a really simple way to improve your writing and to improve readability. I will be back next week with another 2-minute tip, but in the meantime, if you have any questions at all about writing or self-publishing your book, pop it in the comments below, I will answer it, or email me, vicky@vickyfraser.com. And if you subscribe to my channel, which you can do just below, and you will get all sorts of tips and advice about how to write a book, and get on my email list as well at moxiebooks.co.uk for daily writing and self-publishing advice and stories and adventures. Thanks very much. I'll see you next week.